Now, part of the mission for Trust Machines, if I got this right from researching it, is this idea of scaling to 1 billion users on Bitcoin. So do you want to talk a little bit about that and how you're planning on achieving this?
Yeah, I think there is a lot of different ways to scale Bitcoin. The L1, as we know, is not sustainable at this point in time. We have surging fees, and we know that we need to find solutions to the L2. There are many debates, I think, going on in the maxi community on whether Bitcoin should be ossified or not, right? I think the L2 provides a way to inherit all of the security properties and hash power of Bitcoin, whether you use an L2 drive chain, side chain, whatever your destiny may be. There is a lot of ways to improve to bring Bitcoin to 1 billion users. At Trust Machines, we obviously contribute to all of them. One that we're contributing a little bit more closely is the sBTC protocol being developed by Stacks. We think there is some inherent properties to harness to have smart contracts on Bitcoin, and this is one option that we're going down. I think we see a lot of validity additionally to Lightning Network. Lightning is a great payments network. I use Lightning on a fairly regular basis, but I think there is some maybe UI difficulty just in current state on opening up channels and realizing that you need to have a Lightning address and stuff. I think maybe that could be simplified by using a domain, like a BNS domain or something like that. But at the end of the day, we all fundamentally agree that Bitcoin is here to stay, but we don't want to congest or clog the base layer. And so the way we go about the L2 is important.
Yes. I think there's a lot of discussion at the moment on the best way to scale Bitcoin. And I know there's been a lot of talk recently about whether Lightning is the best way to do it, or even this sBTC update by the Stacks community.
Mm.
It seems like, yeah, there's a lot of interesting conversations going on at the moment. We recently had Paul Stork and we had a whole discussion on drive chains,
Oh, I
which that
love
is,
that.
yeah, that is another topic that is very, very interesting, because with drive chains, like the process of creating a new L2, it's much straightforward, and ideally the peg in and out to this new drive chain, it would be fully trustless. So that is a very exciting proposal that if it gets approved and it works as it should, I think it will open a ton of opportunities for everyone in the space.
I think the most important aspect as we think about how to scale Bitcoin is what will still stick to the ethos of Bitcoin from the base layer. So, whatever scaling mechanisms people use, making sure it's still fully decentralized, it's still fully trustless, there are no intermediaries. Like, that's what matters more to me. And I think there is a lot of opportunity ahead with the sBTC protocol. I definitely think there's a lot to go off of with Rootstock's kind of innovative approach too. And so these are all tangible objectives to bring Bitcoin to the masses. So long as we don't alter the base layer, I don't necessarily want to go into a BSV and take us back like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the good things about the Bitcoin communities, that they are very, very adamant in keeping the ethos and make sure that in whatever way we choose to scale is not gonna affect